Mino, where are you? This is going to be a Mino. 3, 2, 1. What's up, Mino? There he is. I called it. Cretin, go! Cretin, use Cretin attack. Cretin, be a Cretin. Oh no, Cretin. 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 Cretin, are you okay? My skin's melting. Cretin, we might have to put you back, buddy. Being Cretin is not fun. Cretin. Cretin. Alright, we're gonna here. No, we're not. We're gonna trade. Sure did. Let's trade this bad boy out. That is an adorable Mino. I'll gladly trade my Buzzy for it. We got Buzzy. Oh, he's off to trade Mino. I reckon we will meet again if they said that they met again. They will meet again. Oh, it's level 8 too. Dang. Dang. Okay, this guy looks pretty sick. Is he a different type? He's got Venomous Bees attack. Send an army of Venomous Bees with slow-working poison to poison the target on next. Okay, but he's normal type. Slippery Coromon has a 25% increased chance to dodge status changing moves. That seems pretty sick too. I like him. I'm a big fan of Buzzy. Ooh, does that mean we need to get rid of someone though? I think it does. I don't know, fellas. I don't know who I've got my eye on right now. Ah, this should be where they have a it's a lab, right? There's got to be my delivery. Huh? What delivery? Oh, I thought you were someone else for a moment. Sorry about that. My name is Noah. I'm working on a teleporter that will connect Hayville to the fast travel network of Velua. I'm still waiting for the last few parts I need to complete the teleporter. I had ordered them from Lux Solace campus a while back. The package should have arrived by now. Perhaps you're willing to help. Could you find out what's keeping my package? Sure, I'll help. Great, I ordered the parts from the market at Lux Solace campus. Perhaps you can start there. I'll be in my workshop doing the final calibration. Do you reckon they're like, maybe they're like, what's the word for them? They might be, what's the fucking word for them? I wanted to say Jehovah's Witness, but it's not. Amish people. I think these guys are Amish. They don't have a PC. And they didn't have a proper Pokemon Center, now that I think of it. I think this village is like anti-technology. So when they go back and do those like old schooly town places, we'll just plant that, I guess. They've got fruit from Pokemon Ruby, which I like. A Beezle? Where? Perrin is trapped. Curse those Beezle. Have I got to fight it? Buzz, 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 buzz. Mate, Beezle looks fucking terrifying. I hate fucking bees, dude. Oh, he's quite high level. This should be a good Pokemon to feed him out with, though, because Cretin can take a big hit, you know. And can pull a big hit. I wonder if I can catch this Beezle. Let's try a Silver Spinner. Because we don't want to risk taking more damage than we need. Let's check him out in the Coromon. I mean, we've already got a level 8, but thanks for that. I thought I was a goner. I was just working on this here fence, and then suddenly that Beezle snuck up on me. Anyway, thanks for helping me out. Any chance that you are the blacksmith parent? Ah. My name is Modest. I was sent by Rigel. I have an essence collector installed, I presume. Alright, let's get right to it then. Come, let's go to my workshop. Fuck yeah. Here we are. Welcome to my workshop, Modest. Wow! From the looks of this workshop, you must be quite busy. Aye, I sure am. I've been making spinners almost day and night for the last few weeks. One of the few people working for Lux Solace that are skilled enough to make spinners. Lux Solace technology, so it shouldn't take long to install the modules. Oh. You know your game isn't centered with the stream. I thank you so much for telling me that, because I was playing Melee earlier. I hate everything. Okay, thank you for telling me that. Right. Did you change your mind? Frightened by intellect. Bring it on. How many questions has he got, dude? Surely we must start. How many potential value variations? 3. I know that. What? It was 3. Isn't it good, great, and I bet there's a 4th one. And it ain't 21. Bring it on. There are types which can only be found on skills. Well, I'm going to say true, because that sounds smart, right? Okay, good. How many potential? So it must be 4. Oh, piss off, is it 21? Okay. Air is very effective against electric, I think it was. Oh, you know what? It would be fire. You blow out a fire. But that's technically not true, because sometimes if you put air on fire, it makes the fire worse, right? Normal. Is it actually normal? No way. Wow. Coromon have different potential, different appearance. Only false. Haha! We did it! Thank you, Blazing Claw. You helped me. What is this? You bested me? Me? Yeah, you got owned. Here, then. Take this. You earned it. Wear it with pride to show everyone something. And take this as well, so you may share your experience. Lazy gem. But I don't give up easily. I'll expand my knowledge and come up with another chat. Please don't, mate. I'm on the last Titan. I know a thing or two. Oh, damn. I'm only, well, practically only just starting, I feel. At least now I know I'm not ready to be a trainer. I like that they don't, like, pussyfoot, though, around giving you a hard quiz. Because if that was Pokemon, you know the quiz would be like, is Pikachu yellow or blue? Yellow! You know, it would be them kind of questions. Is Geodude a Toblerone or a stone? He could be a Toblerone. You don't know that. Ah, this is the brother, right? Hello there? Geodude a dude or a dudette? Oof. I don't know. I probably won't benefit him. You probably want to maximize the speed of an already powerful one, I guess, but I'll probably end up using the starter a lot, so. Right. Is this the Beezle that she was talking about? Beezle. Are all the Beezles level 8? Yes. Let's scratch that motherfucker up. It's very effective. Ah, shit. Poison's very effective against normal. Kill me. Oh, that makes poison pretty useful early on because I've seen lots of fucking. I'm pretty sure every single Coromon on my team is bloody normal type except for Cub Zero. Oh, I got poisoned from the slow poison. Shitting hell, this fucking Beezle was powerful, man. Shit, I need to change again. And it lowers your stamina. Or your PP, whatever you want to call it. So Beezle's super effective against its own kind. Right, we're gonna swap for Beezle though. I mean, we're not exactly in danger or anything, but it's good to think about it for later, I suppose. Wait, oh, he's called Buzzy because this guy nicknamed it. I didn't think about that. Fuck off! You're having a joke, mate. Oh, now he's poisoned too. Right, can you just, like, finish this off, please? Just slam him. That was a travesty of a fight. Pressing grew to level 9. Cub Zero grew to level 9. You get a lot of XP off these guys. Dang. Tom. I mean, I think Pokemon... I honestly believe that when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, I reckon that they heard a bit more of some of the negative reception. Like, I think even though Sword and Shield did numbers sales-wise, I feel like Arceus was, like, different enough that I'm inclined to believe that, like, they thought a little bit about, like... I think they started considering the fact that they're actually getting more criticism in their newer games. Because I think in a lot of older games, although the criticism was there, I don't think it was as obvious. I think Sword and Shield criticism was really easy to find. And I think it was more likely that it was going to get back to them in some small ways. But nonetheless, do I think they're going to change to a game, like, add in stuff like this in, you know, the specific minutiae of the game? Absolutely never. Like, I just don't, they don't really have a reason to either, to be honest, because they're making sales, you know. Money talks. When Pokemon stops making money, that's when, you know, maybe they'll start trying to change the ball around, but they actually have no reason to do it, to be honest. Because Arceus was doing bits, and people were so positive about Arceus, even though it's still really obvious that there's so much they could change to, like, make it better and better. Arceus still did numbers, and people were like, damn, best Pokemon game ever. And I feel like Arceus did better as a result of it being, the previous Pokemon games being so mediocre that, like, the fact that that wasn't completely mediocre made it stand out more. Because when I got into Arceus, I was like, dude, Arceus is great. Like, Arceus is awesome. And then by the end, I was like, was it awesome? Like, it was alright. It was definitely better, but, like, I think it felt awesome because I was actually playing a Pokemon game that didn't just suck. Like, it wasn't full of cutscene. Well, it was full of cutscene for the first, like, 20 minutes. But it actually had gameplay that was, like, a little bit more engaging. They tried to innovate in the catching. Like, there was stuff to actually play it for it. Whereas Sword and Shield, mate, was just, to me, was just an abomination of a game. Like, I just stopped playing it. I was like, when I played Sword and Shield after Sun and Moon, and then I played the game before it, at that point, I was like, they have wasted my time. Like, they have completely wasted my time. Like, they wasted my time with Sword and Shield. I hoped it would, with X and Y, I hoped it would get better Sun and Moon. Didn't get better Sun and Moon. Then it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And I was just like, ah, shit, mate. This potent thingy has a lot of health, and he's starting to do my nutting. I'm going to send out Cub Zero, then I'm going to throw a Silver Ball at it. Because that way, if I die, I don't want him to die and then get, like, crit or something like that. Although this thing's raised his attack as well, so he's just a nuisance. Let's hope this does, like, 6 damage. Oh, fuck you. Not bad, though. Oh, it's owned by a trainer. What? I thought we saw this in the wild. Fucking son of a bitch. Just kill it. Good stuff. Miza. Yeah, I think there's only 2 things. Money goes down, and they start changing their tact, or a huge competitor comes out that is, like, undeniably amazing. But I think they have problems on their hand. I think one thing that Pokemon still do well is create really, really, really good designs of Pokemon. And I think maybe their designs are getting a little bit weaker, but they're still, like, strong enough that, like, some of them are very striking, you know? It is good to me that at least, Thingy is worth talking about now. Like, Arceus is worth talking about, and I'm sort of curious about what's going to be the next game. Although I have a weird feeling that it might be similar to Sword and Shield again. Like, if the next game's similar to Sword and Shield again, I ain't touching that shit, dude. Because I don't think it has, like, the catch mechanics and stuff like that. Which, like, I don't need the catch mechanics, but, like, I don't know, man. If it just controls Sword and Shield, I think I'm done with, like, standard Pokemon games. I just really do. Unless they, like, just completely came out with something fucking... yeah, you know, like, it would just have to be so different for me to take interest. Because right now, mainline Pokemon games are in a bit of a yikes-o state, I would say. They just do not be hitting the same as they used to. And I always go back to, I mean, I made a massive rant video on Arceus before it came out about how pissed I was that, like, they have as much money as they do, and it looked like such, like... Arceus looked like a game by, like, one of the most promising Kickstarters. It looked like that level, like, Kickstarter money. But they don't have Kickstarter money. They have fucking Pokemon money. They've got Detective Pikachu money. They've got Pokemon card money. Like, if they wanted to, mate, they could make Pokemon look like the sickest game ever. And... a game where one of, like, the biggest features, selling points of playing a Pokemon game is how cool the Pokemon visually look. The fact that it isn't graphicsy. Because think about it this way. A 3D Pokemon game could be a sellout. What they could do with new 3D Pokemon games, if I was like a company and I was just all about money, profits, and I didn't care about the heart of the gamer, which would not be true because I would care about the hearts and minds of the gamers at the end of the day. But if I didn't, I'd just be like, bro, chuck a bunch of graphics into that shit. Put it on Unreal Engine 5 or something. I know Nintendo wouldn't do that, but chuck it on some fat. To be fair, they couldn't do this because of being on Nintendo Switch hardware, but I'd say, like, look, boys, we're Game Freak. We got a bit of pull. Buff this up to, like, the Switch Pro, the Switch 2, and put this on some crazy-ass graphics engine. Don't even put much gameplay in it. You know, it doesn't need to blow the world on fire. It doesn't need to be that big. But if you walk around some corner and you see, like, ooh, shiny graphics, Mewtwo looking like fucking, he's got visual effects that go boom on him, people are going to go, oh, Pokemon, Craigasm, because they've never played Pokemon games in good graphics. And, like, Pokemon already, like, has such a good, distinct visual style, and there's so many cool Pokemon games. That's why Pokemon Snap, even not being that good graphics, if you played for Pokemon Snap, you'd be like, damn, you'd be like, what's that Wojak meme? The cringe Wojak meme, like the soy jack, going, like that. That's what I was like the whole time playing for Pokemon Snap, because I was like, damn, these Pokemon look tidy. They look shiny, they look clean, they look great. You don't need much to get people on board with Pokemon. But, like, yeah, the fact that they were that big a company and they, like, just didn't put time into graphics. And I know people say, like, oh, fucking Switch. It's all about Switch being shit. And it's like, well, oops. I don't know why they didn't make a Switch Pro already, to be honest. I think the Switch could have gone down as, I feel like the Switch will go down as, like, one of the best consoles for sure, but it would have been cooler if it was just that little bit better hardware. Because, like, when GameCube came out, GameCube was actually on, like, pretty decent hardware for the time. Like, you know, it was, like, the peak of the graphics on Melee at the time were pretty level to, like, peak, you know, like, some of the best graphics you'd see. Obviously, a lot of that was down to their, like, art design choices and what they can do with the hardware that they've got, because Nintendo are amazing at hardware optimization. But I think with the Switch, they kind of went a little bit under, like, they went a bit, you know, they probably thought, we can just optimize the shit out of it. But you do notice it with a lot of their games, like, okay, this is a bit behind what it could be. And you can see them, like, oh, we got a new move, Static Fur. The user makes his body static for the next 5 rounds. Attackers making contact will get shocked. This move always goes last. Okay, I like the sound of that. Shit, what are we going to get rid of? Let's get rid of Q's cute pose. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, you mean... Yeah, sorry, right, I get you. How is Pokemon Colosseum looking better? Yeah, Pokemon Colosseum... they at least do more... I mean, I think a lot of Pokemon Colosseum, to be fair, is down by... down to, like, how much creativity and effort they had as well. Because, to be fair, Arceus doesn't look like it has that much effort in the visual department. Like, Breath of the Wild, you can see the elements where it has effort, even if there's areas where they cut corners graphically because they had to, because it was on Switch. But you can see the amount of, like, insane effort that went into a game like that. But you can't really see it on Arceus. Arceus kind of looks like a Unity project. But, you know, that's probably because it was rushed at the end of the day. And might not necessarily be Game Freak's fault. But I still think you got to roast stuff based on, like, how it came out. You can't like give it the thing of, like, well, it's okay because the game designers, you know, they tried their best with what they had. Ooh, yes. It's like, well, it doesn't really matter. Like, we're playing the game, we're buying the game, we're still expected to pay, like, full price, so we should, you know, if we're expected to pay full price, we're allowed to roast it if it's, you know, if something is not befitting of its price tag. I'd go as far to say as Wind Waker looks a lot better. And Wind Waker feels so old. Like, Wind Waker in the Great Shade of Things is so old, but Wind Waker does IMO look better than fucking Arceus. But hey, no sense in hating too much. Still, I actually thought it was a fun game, in spite of all saying this, and I actually thought it was a better step in the right direction. So, as much as I am hating it on it, Just because I would expect to hold them to high standards. So, actually, not even close. It's actually stylized. Yeah. I think their style was like, I think the style that they tried to cheat and go for was like, it's old and like, what's the word? It's old and like mystical, and so there's meant to be a quietness to it. There's meant to be like not much going on because it's like prehistoric and it's like, you know, old, and like there's not as much like hustle and bustle and stuff like that. They definitely went for that style because it does give it a small amount of what's the word? You know, atmosphere, I guess, by going through that style. But at the same time, like a game like Dark Souls or Elden Ring does that so much better because they have the quiet areas, but you can tell they know how to pace stuff and they know how to like make the what's the word? The ebb and flow of the game. You can tell it's much more intentional and much more like refined. But yeah, I mean, it would be a shame. It's hard to not be invested in Pokemon when there's like so many fucking hell, this thing's fucking me up, dude. Shouldn't have swapped to Cretin. I knew it was a bad idea when I did it, but I did it anyway. But it's hard to not be invested when there's like such a large line of Pokemon that you want to see them like do something cool with the IP, you know? And you know that they could, but like it's just a question of will they? But it's at least a step in the right direction. And I reckon as well, another thing that will happen is with these like developers, you might not see it in this game, but I think you'll see it in the future, is that they'll probably get a lot of dopamine from the fact that people reacted like much better to Arceus than they did Sword and Shield. Like as a developer, you can't ignore that shit. If they say something and that's like pushing you in a better direction, you can't like that sort of energy is going to spread to the team. Regardless of how many like corporate, you know, shit is involved in it, they're gonna see stuff like that and be like, "Wow, people actually liked Arceus a lot." Like, and loads of people are posting themselves having fun on it and shit like that. We should, you know, put this sort of energy and effort into the next game, so it might get better. I think it's definitely like, at least it's a step in the right direction. And